Hello, everyone, and welcome to the fourth and final Midem Lab pitch session. We are here for the experiential technology pitches, and this is obviously the last, but also the best and most important of the four, as evidenced by the fact that we have by far the most judges on our panel, including me. I'm the presenter, but I'm also on the jury, so keep that in mind as you're pitching. I think many of you might have been here for the previous session, so just very briefly, this is, I think, now the 11th edition of Midem Lab. I've been part of two previous editions, both as a MC and also a jurist. It's a really exciting, great launch pad for a lot of interesting startups over the years. We want to thank our sponsor, Deezer, again this year. And I'm going to go into this very quickly, so I'll just ask you all to just very briefly introduce yourself, and then we'll call the first startup up on stage.
Hi, I'm Danielle Kayembe. I'm a serial entrepreneur, a female futurist that works closely with supporting female entrepreneurs, helping them scale their companies and raise capital and connect them to sources of funding. And right now, I'm also an entrepreneur in residence at Nike.
Hi, everybody. Ismail Sharif. I'm Senior Vice President, Ticketmaster. I run consumer products and open innovation, and I've run a few incubators and accelerators in the past, so it's great to be here for this. Excited.
Hi, so my name is Marwan Elfites. I work in Paris at Station F. It is the biggest startup campus worldwide. We have 1,000 startups on site, and we launched Station F a year ago.
My name is Joachim Dahl. I'm a partner at GB Bullhound. We help entrepreneurs become successful, and we work two ways, both with advisory in potential fundraising and exits, and with investments, which is where I'm from.
Hi, my name is Christian Berendt. I work at Google at a creative think tank called The Zoo, and we help brands and creative agencies with the creative application of Google technologies. And I'm really looking forward to seeing all the pitches.
Great. So brief reminder to all those who are pitching, you have 5 minutes. There'll be a hard stop. We'll have 5 minutes for our questions, and then we'll move right along. We have 5 startups pitching for this session. Okay.
Hi, my name is Franck Nazikian, and I created and sold 2 companies, one in the US and one in China, before founding Wowtune. At Wowtune, we have created a unique technology that allows us to reproduce human voice, both speaking and singing. Let me show you what it sounds like with someone special.
But I say no, 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 I'm Donald Trump, and I'm the best. I'm the next president of the United States.
So we recreated Donald Trump's voice by using some bad quality samples that we found on the internet. When I say bad quality samples, I mean bad sound quality samples. I'm not talking about the political content. Enough. We are going after 3 business opportunities. The first one is to reproduce celebrities' voice in order to produce brand new content. For example, we could have Michael Jackson to record brand new songs. The second business opportunity is to allow voice controlling system to use familiar voices, such as the voice of a celebrity, obviously, but also the voice of our loved one. But the biggest opportunity of all that we are going after is the launching, sometime soon, of the Wowtune app. The Wowtune app is a consumer app that allows our users to create a short video clip up to 15 seconds that features not only original video content, but also original voice and music content. Let me show you what it looks like. So for the sake of this demo, let's assume that a 12-year-old girl wants to create a Wowtune, and in which she's going to sing using her own voice. So the first thing she's going to do is to select the music track. Then, so in this case, she's going to select JCJ Flashlight music track. And now she's going to record her voice. So she has 15 seconds to record her voice. And when she's happy with the take, she can do some post-production on top of it by adding different effects, including some filters, like changing her voice to a celebrity or to a monster or to a princess, you name it. Some of the filters are for free, some of the filters are premium. When she's happy with the voice part, she can start recording the video part. And here again, when she's happy with the video part, she can also do some post-production on it, adding some filters, writing on the video, and so on. Some of the filters are premium also. When she's happy with her Wowtune, she can start spreading it all over her social networks, including on the Wowtune social network. So in this particular case, this is the Wowtune social network. People who like her performance can buy her some trophies and some other virtual items to express their sentiments towards her performance. And of course, the revenue of the virtual item is divided between the App Store, Wowtune, and her. People can also buy the underlying content and comment and thumbs up, thumbs down. Last but not least, we also give brands the opportunity to create a channel on Wowtune. That's what the R stands for. So let's take the example here with a Nike channel. It's just an example where Nike is enticing our users to produce Wowtunes featuring their own products. And for that, they're rewarding the users with some Nike goodies and also some Wowtune trophies. Thank you very much.
Very good. Jury, anyone want to?
So is this a standalone app or a plugin, an SDK into an existing app?
No, it's a standalone app.
How viable do you think it would be?
How, sorry?
Viable, this app.
Oh, I think it's super viable. That's why I'm here.
But how do you know? Like, have you done? How many people are using your app? Because there are so many competitions, so many engaging apps out there like that.
I see where you're coming. Well, there's definitely the precedent of Musical.ly. I mean, Musical.ly has shown that there's a market for that. There's some interest from Generation Z, which is our main target here. For that, Musical.ly got acquired for anywhere between $800 million to $1 billion. It's not very clear, actually, in the press. So we definitely think that kind of a supercharge Musical.ly using our technology might be the way to go to use our toolbox technology, because as you may have seen, we have plenty of possibilities with our technology, and at some point we need to choose, to focus, and to go after what we feel to be the biggest market opportunity.
I didn't see the red thread between transforming the voices of celebrities to the app. Can you explain?
Yes, actually, in this voice part, as you've seen, we have a recording studio, and in this part, you can add some filters like transforming your voice in the voice of a celebrity, or even adding some expressiveness of the original singer of a song. In this case, JCJ. So that's why I started with the demo of Donald Trump, just to show the type of technology we have, which is basically a toolbox, and how we apply it in a specific consumer app.
One question in regards of safety and misuse of your product. First of all, great product, really love it. Do you have the feeling? Do you see any challenges or issues around the misuse of people's voice and the dangers around it?
Well, we really want to. That's a very important point. Obviously, we want to be very straightforward on that. Part of the business model in the premium filters is to license the voice of celebrities and to pay them for that. So we absolutely do not want to misuse, to have our technology to be misused in order to squeeze the celebrities in any way, shape, or form, because it's part of our revenue model.
What is the biggest pain you are facing?
The biggest pain? Well, you know, the list is quite long. So, but right, there's different steps. Right now, we're still in the product development, so all the product is designed, and we have to deal with different bugs from the developers. So I would say that managing a team of developers is always a challenge, and probably to be managed by me, even if I don't feel I'm too bad, it's probably a challenge. I think I would say that if you ask them.
I will admit that I'm not a Power Musicali user, but so this may be a dumb question, but what is the difference between what you're proposing to do and that? My daughter obsessively uses Musicali.
Yeah.
And then just a second part of that, you made reference to Nike, and there were some other brands up there. Are those just hypothetical partnerships, or do you have partnerships with them already?
No, we actually actively talking to brands right now, and the brands have been receiving our proposal with an amazing response. So we're quite confident on that. Regarding the first part of your question, actually, Musicali use existing audio content, so it unleash the creativity of a Generation Z people like your daughter, just on the video part, not on the voice part. So we give a voice to this Generation Z people. That's one difference. The second difference is that so far, Musicali doesn't have any advertisement business model. And that's another added value.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask about the approach you were taking with advertising, because I saw what you posted with Nike there. So I was curious if you're taking, like, what's the approach that you're taking with brands to partner?
Well, the brands, the way we see it is that today the advertisement business is sick. The advertisement investments are not going through really where they should go. So what we're modestly pretending to do here is to have Generation Z to produce commercials for the Generation Z and to be paid for that.
Okay, and we'll stop there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.